How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Manatee Gaming. Nope, I didn't say it wrong. I am going to actually change the name back to Manatee Gaming, but it's not going to be just Manatee Gaming. It's going to be Manatee Gaming Runescape. The reason why I originally changed it to Manatee Runescape was because for SEO purposes, it's much easier to find a RuneScape related channel when RuneScape is actually in the name. But it just doesn't sound right, and pretty much everyone has said that they'd rather it be called Manatee Gaming, and I kind of like to go by what you guys like, and myself personally, I also enjoy Manatee Gaming as a name rather than Manatee RuneScape. So I am going to remain, I'm going to leave my character name as Manatee, that's definitely for sure, but I am going to be changing the channel name again. It's going to go to Manatee Gaming RuneScape, so it'll be even easier to find than before, because now it'll contain both Manatee Gaming and Manatee RuneScape, but you get the idea. Anyway, guys, this is the very last episode of the Road to Double Experience Weekend, because of course Double Experience Weekend is now over. So I just want to share with you guys my progress and what happened, and some regrets, and with some plans for the next one, and also some things maybe you guys can keep in mind on your own for your future Double Experience stuff, and maybe to not fail like I did. So I consider this double experience to be overall a fail on my end, and the reason why is because I definitely slept too long. I was actually just really tired from the week before, and actually the events leading up to Double Experience Weekend themselves were pretty much a huge hassle. There was a loss in the family, which was very rough for me to stay motivated while that was, after that happened. There's also a massive financial loss on my end because a lot of my inventory got destroyed. If you guys watch my video that I put out about that, and just various other things, and just so it just really was not the most ideal situation as far as trying to have a lot of time to prep up for the weekend and just get everything done. So what they ended up mostly bringing down was my summoning, because a lot of other things I did have supplies stocked up. So in all, that really just mainly affected my summoning. So my summoning, I ended up getting 10.5 million EXP, which put me up to 89.3 million. Not really what I was hoping to be able to hit for summoning. I was hoping to be able to get a 120, but we're basically just about 15 million EXP, a little bit less than 15 million EXP away from 120, so I'm definitely going to be able to finish that in not too long. I actually have like 50,000 greens and gold charms, and I'm really tempted just to use those and use a portable deposit box and be able to finish it off. I don't really know about that. I'm just going to put that in consideration, but overall, my goal now for the next Double Experience Weekend is to go from 120 to at least 150 in summoning. I don't know if I'll go for 200 million, but at least to 150. So that hopefully will make up for the fact that I kind of failed on this last one. Also for the weekend, I got some crafting gains, but I very quickly realized that cutting rubies was not really what I was planning on doing. Or, well, actually, it is what I planned on doing. And what I am doing now is I actually regretted planning on rubies. So I do already have 120 crafting, but I did get 4.2 million crafting during that weekend, which was a nice progress for crafting overall. But as you can probably tell, I didn't really spend that much time on crafting, because even cutting rubies is a million EXP per hour. So essentially, I just ended up cutting up a lot of diamonds and stuff like that. I used up all the dragon stones I had left, and then also cut diamonds. My next double experience plans, I'm just going to do straight dragon stones again. That's how I got to 120 in the first place, was by doing straight dragon stones. So I'm going to go back to doing straight dragon stones because it is much faster, and the time saved is really nice to be able to put into other things during the weekend. So definitely going to go with that. So regrets there is don't cut rubies. It honestly wasn't worth it at all in the first place because rubies really weren't much more expensive than diamonds or dragon stones. Moving on through, I did get 2.5 million construction, and once again hit a massive regret on that one. Because I did buy 200,000 planks to do my construction. I bought 200,000 mahogany planks to do that, and realized very quickly that that was a complete unsufferable pain. I just really did not enjoy that at all. So I ended up selling off all my planks. I ended up getting back as much as I spent on them, so that wasn't bad at all. I actually think I made profit on them, so it didn't end up being too bad. And I only knocked out 2.5 million EXP, which puts construction at 106 now, but that is still basically my lowest level that I have. So I do still need to work on construction, but I'm going to try to find a way to do it. I might do warbands or something else. I'm just really not interested in doing the double experience grind for that right now. Next thing through, I did do some smithing. This smithing EXP was mostly from the smithing dailies. So I did the daily challenges for smithing during the weekend. Ended up being great. If you guys have the ceremonial sword smithing challenge, it's a really good idea to do that during double experience weekend, because it was a great way for me to rack up 1.4 million EXP. And it was also completely free to do because you get money back by using the supplies when you do a daily challenge. So the only thing that I ended up having to pay for, though, was the Viswax to extend it. So it's really, honestly, extremely cheap. So that puts me at 73.2 million EXP in smithing. Also, 120 smithing is definitely going to be something that is close on my radar. Because I realized that I'm probably not really going to enjoy too much in the new smithing update. So I would like to at least hit 120 before they do the smithing update. So that's probably going to be one of my future plans. Next was 900,000 woodcutting. I did divine use to get this. I also would recommend, if you're going to do any kind of woodcutting during double experience weekend, that you should probably also do divine use, as they are really about the only thing worth doing on double experience for woodcutting. You could do something like bamboo or whatever, but altogether, I would say if you're going to do it and you want to be efficient about it, then that's probably going to be your best bet. Next thing through here was agility. So I ended up getting 7.1 million EXP in agility, which is pretty awesome. That came 100% from Silverhawks. That's literally the only thing I used for that, which puts me to 55.6 million in agility, which is really nice. I wasn't expecting to get that much experience in it, but as you can tell, I do have bonus experience. So I was essentially getting triple experience throughout the entire weekend with the Silverhawks, so that was really awesome. Massive progress on that. Very happy about that. Not really much to say on these guys right here. I did get 29 million done in fletching, which puts me to 134.6 million fletching, so that's really awesome. In all honesty, I could just stock up fletching supplies and finish off 200 million fletching during the next double experience weekend, so I might do that. But yeah, I made a lot of progress on this. I was cruising along at about basically 1.4 to 1.5 million EXP per hour by doing dragon arrows. For anybody who does broad arrows, I would have to say the dragon arrows are actually better to do because they are actually cheaper to use than broads. Broads may at first seem to be cheaper, but the thing is, though, is when you realize that you can actually buy dragon arrowheads for much less than the Grand Exchange, then it actually ends up being very cheap to do dragon arrowheads. You can also sell the dragon arrows themselves for above mid, so it ends up you lose very little. Very, very, very little. I actually, for my 29 million EXP, I think I probably only spent about 60 million gold on getting that. So that gives you an idea of just how cheap it is, and it's also extremely fast. Next thing here is a little bit of divination. Not really much to say there. Farming, so 1.7 million in farming. I did okay on this. The only thing is, though, is I really wish I would have planted my spirit trees a little bit earlier. I also wish I would have planted my fruit trees a little bit earlier because I had to wait a couple hours for those both to get done. So in the next coming up thing, I'm definitely going to make sure that I get those done earlier. But altogether, this was just from tree runs, so that was pretty awesome. I got 71.5 million farming now, really close to 120, so definitely going to be grinding that out. I did a quick 1000 extreme magics. That's how I got this this herblore EXP, which doing extreme magics is a really great way to do herblore on double experience weekend as well as overloads. And that really pretty much sums it up. I got a little bit of mining EXP from wanting to do AFK during the weekend, but that was really all. So overall, guys, you know how I was doing a lot of, or I was trying to do a lot of corporal kills leading up into double experience weekend. And if you look, honestly, I really ended up failing on that. So I only got 245 kills, and I still have like pretty much my full armor and weapons set up and everything. And the whole reason why is just because of the fact that I just did not get as much prep time as I was hoping for. So like I said, overall, I feel like I did not do great on this double experience weekend. And I know that 61 million EXP is really not that bad for a double experience weekend, but the thing is, though, is I was really hoping to get something closer to 70 or 80, and I thought maybe it might be even higher with summoning stocked up, but I did not get that summoning stocked up to where I needed to. So looking forward to the next double experience weekend. I'm definitely going to be getting my summoning stuff done way ahead of time, which is totally fine because my main goals right now moving into past double experience weekends. So that's really all for double experience weekend, guys. I really hope that your guys' weekend was awesome in that. As far as future plans and future progress videos / streams, I'm gonna be working pretty hard on getting 120 mining done because I am less than 7 million away from 120 mining, so that's gonna be a major priority. Aside from that, I'm also going to be grinding out quests really hard, and then starting to work on Slayer, because my Slayer, I really haven't started working on it much. It's only at 34.5 million, so I'm definitely going to be putting a lot of time into Slayer, and that's how I'm planning on getting most of my charms. Hopefully I will end up getting 120 Slayer before the next double experience weekend. We'll see how it goes as far as time, but for my streams I'm actually planning on doing a lot of Slayer and questing, so hopefully I will get the quest cape as well as Slayer 120, and that will lead me right into the completionist cape finally. Yes, that's the future plans. Anyway guys, I don't want to make this too long, but anyway, that's about it for my double experience gains. I really hope you guys had a great time for Double Experience Weekend. I also hope you enjoyed this this short series. Going to be having some more videos coming out soon, and look forward to that name change. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you all have a good one. Thanks.